Isn't it amazing what a set of tyres can do? So much more confidence in driving this thing just by putting the Badlands on there. Heaps of power. I'm actually able to put the power down. Suspension, gearing, everything's the same. All I've done is change tyres. I was going to swap out my servo, but I was going to run out of time to do it today. So I might swap out servo and do a suspension tune on the next one. But how much nicer is it to drive this now? You can actually wheelie down the straight. So, conclusion for this terrain anyway, stock tyres, absolutely terrible. And of course we are running on 3S with the included battery. And to be honest, now that I'm actually able to steer the car, I can really see that the stock servo is not as bad as I made it out to be. It was really the tyres that were making it really bad. Still wouldn't hurt to upgrade it because it is a bit lazy, a bit slow. But a set of 3.8-inch Badlands makes a world of difference. I was going to put on some truggy tyres that I have on my Italian, but the offset, whoops, the offset was all wrong, and it was going to make the track width really narrow, so I wasn't a fan of that. So I went with the Badlands instead because yeah, to just kind of have a bigger offset. Well, the wheels that it has, which are Desperado wheels. Just make sure that when you do get wheels and tyres, you have a 1/2-inch offset on them, because if you get ones with 0 offset, you're not going to yeah, you're going to narrow the track width, and that's going to make the car kind of want to tumble over a little bit, because obviously it's going to be a lot narrower. You can see I'm kind of overcorrecting my steering a little bit, having to make a bit of compensation for the slow centering of the servo. But the suspension is definitely the next on the agenda to get fixed up. Look at that, beautiful. It's got some power. Let's see if I can do a bit of a straight line run here. One of my LEDs is off. Whoa! Lots of power. Lazy ESC though. Whoops! And it's upside down. Great. Big jump, big jump. It's got a very kind of lazy accelerator. Oh, my bad. As I was saying, it's got a bit of a lazy accelerator. It reminds me of the Armour BLX 180 ESCs. How they had that delay. Now I was trying to find some information on the ESC for programming, and I couldn't find any. So I don't know what ESC this is. It doesn't work with the Hobby Wing cards. I've tried that. So I don't know, maybe I'll swap it over just to have something with a bit more pep. Still has a bit of an issue with tracking straight, but I can definitely see that there's more grip. And I'm at least able to control it a bit more than I did earlier today. I can see there's a lot of potential with this car. It has a decent power system in it. It has a good size. It's kind of like a 1/9 size, I guess. It's bigger than a 1/10, smaller than a 1/8. So, and surprisingly, I haven't broken it. It's taken a few good hits and a few hard landings, aside from the LED going off. Oh! That was so bad. Ooh, that's nothing bad. I managed to save it. Tyres are definitely a questionable thing on this one, because they grip okay on grass. I didn't find them to be terrible on grass, but on this surface, God, they were awful. And even the Badlands do struggle a bit. With some of my other cars, I've had them struggle a little bit. I'll tell you what, it's not all bad. I had a bit of bad luck on that very first run, just on 2S. But since then, it hasn't really let me down. I don't have much to complain about. As far as durability goes anyway. Nice and easy to control in the air. Whoops. And that was a pretty aggressive cartwheel, and no links are broken. Nothing's gone bad, so I'm having a lot of luck with this one. Alright, let's go on the big jump before I run out of battery, because I've already swapped batteries once. Let's see if we can break it for good this time. Clears the jump going the other way, so that's good. Probably don't need a lot of speed to clear it going this way. So that was only... Whoop. Oh wow. I tell you what, I'm starting to come around with this thing. I mean, I was a little bit disappointed on that first 2S run, but I'm really starting to warm up to this car. Oh! Hit the brakes a bit too early there. Gotta go get it. Okay, I almost thought that would have been it, that would have broken it. But no. I'm really starting to get a bit impressed with this. Once you get the hang of the delay of the ESC, you can drive this thing fairly decently. But there is definitely a delay on the ESC. Oh, upside down again, I'm not having any luck now. I'm actually starting to enjoy this car now. This is not... It's actually surprising me. You reckon I can do a front flip? Oh! That was really bad. It's gone beyond the joke now. I mean, that was almost a deliberate accident to try and see if we can break it, and it's still good to go. This thing's got heaps of power. Slow accelerator though, but heaps of power. Not a bad turning circle on grippy surface. The tyres and wheels, like, they don't angle as much as some of the other cars I have. But aside from that, it just turns pretty decently. Especially with a good set of tyres on there. Oh! I think I just blew up my bumper. That's the first thing that I've seen come off the car. I think I absolutely destroyed my LEDs now. Let's see. Here's the bumper. And the wires have been completely ripped off. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus in on this. There we go. So that has broken off pretty badly here. Alright, let's have a look at the car. There it is there. So, not looking too crash hot at the moment without a front bumper. But we can still keep going as long as we don't nose end it. We should be fine. At least until the battery runs out. Heaps of power. That wheelie bar is bloody brilliant, can I say. I really like it. And I like how it doesn't bottom out too, like the chassis doesn't bottom out too hard on these sort of jumps, like smallish jumps. Suspension actually does a decent job, so the springs are good. I think it's just the shock oil that's a complete mismatch for the springs, I think. That's my guess. Yes, haha, nice. Alright, let's go. One last jump. Oh yeah, and it made it. That was almost like a half committed backflip, because I kind of let go of the throttle. Let's try it again. Yes, brilliant. Well, I'm actually impressed with this car. Front bumper could definitely be a bit better reinforced, a bit stronger. Shock eyelids and rod ends could definitely be a little bit better, but for the price, and given that this thing's a bit of a beast on 3S, I'd say it's not too bad. So far so good. Just hope I can find parts for it. It definitely needs tyres, which a lot of RTRs do need tyres, but they are getting better, as you have seen. They are definitely getting better. So there we go. The Cheetah. Oh, look at the body. It's got a great big dent in it. Let me see if I can fix that. So there you have it. The JLB Racing Cheetah running on 3S with 3.8-inch Badlands. And pretty much everything else on it is dead stock. So doing a pretty good job and keeping up with my punishment, which has definitely impressed me so far. That's it for this running video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.